If everyone could please turn their phones to silent, the show is about to start.
Let's go. Where are they?
How are you all going? We pumped for Saturday? All right, of course, massive night where worlds collide, Saturday, July 15, which of course is tomorrow at the Fortitude Music Hall. We've got some cracking fights coming your way, and of course, major announcement earlier this week with the DAZN partnership with Tasman Fighters, and the winner of all that is Australian boxing. Wonderful news for Australian boxing. We're now going to get Australian boxing truly on a global stage, and we've got some exciting fights coming up. Just to go through the card, tomorrow, of course, Fortitude Music Hall. The coverage will start from 6 p.m. on DAZN tomorrow night. We've got our heavyweight bout, and of course, you're going to hear from the fighters here too this afternoon as part of the weigh-in, as we welcome you all. Our first fight tomorrow night will be a cracker. It's a heavyweight bout to be fought over 4 by 2 minute rounds between Alexander Morajovic, also known as the Austrian Bull. He takes on James the Reaper Stevens. So that'll be a cracking fight. That one's first up tomorrow. Followed by that one, we've got the super bantamweight bout between Tyler Blizzard and Shamal Ram Anuj. That one over 6 3-minute rounds for the, again, that's the super bantamweight division. We've also got the ANBF Queensland super lightweight title to be fought between Jake Wiley and Beau Woods. Of course, Jake Wiley is Fortitude's own, and he'll be representing Fortitude Boxing tomorrow night. We've also got the featherweight bout. Now, this one's an interesting one. Change of opponent late. Dana Deadly Coolwell. We all know how good he is. He's got his work cut out. He'll face a very hungry Munro Matet. So that'll be another one to look out for, of course, thanks to Tasman Fighters at the Fortitude Music Hall tomorrow night. We've also got the Queensland middleweight title to be fought over 8 3-minute rounds, featuring Bryce McLaughlin and Hayden Emerson. So that one, another title fight tomorrow to look forward to. And of course, we've got our main event with 3 belts on the line, 3 regional belts on the line. Matt Sheehan holds one of those belts, and Connor Wallace from Fortitude Boxing holds 2 of those belts. That is our main event. Connor Wallace taking on Matt Sheehan over 10 3-minute rounds for the IBF Pan Pacific Light Heavyweight title, and that is a massive fight. Of course, our main event when worlds collide, July 15, Fortitude Music Hall, thanks to Tasman Fighters and thanks to DAZN. Of course, we've got some official proceedings to get through this afternoon, including our weigh-in, and it's now time to hand over to your ring announcer for Saturday night, it's Mr. Stephen Payos.
Ladies and gentlemen, And Drury, thank you so much for that introduction. Absolutely magnificent. The way we will run the weigh-in, I'll invite the fighters up bout by bout in order, and then after that, I'll throw to Drury and also to Rob Scheif here from Before the Fight, joining us to do a little bit of question and answer and analysis with the boxers afterwards. So I'll invite them up. Adam Height over here to my left is the AMBS supervisor. We'll be formalising the weights on the scale, and then after that, we'll press on. Just a reminder for everybody out there, please, to share the link, Tasman Fighters today, to make sure we get this out and ensure, that all your phones are on silent. That would be much appreciated. So if everybody could get out there and share this link out there now to get this going, that would be absolutely much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, without any further ado, I'd like to invite Adam to make his way to the scale, and we'll start off with our boxers for the first bout of the evening. As Jury so well introduced, we have 4 2-minute rounds of action. We're in the heavyweight division to start. Let's welcome up the man who'll be boxing out of the red corner. His name is the Reaper. He's James Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, James Stevens. James up on the scales. Thank you very much. It is official, 239 pounds, 108.43 kilos. Round of applause, please, everybody. James Stevens, we'll get you just to wait there, James, if you don't mind. That'll be fantastic. It's now time to welcome up his opponent on to the scales, the very, very cool and very, very tough man who hails originally from Vienna in Austria. He now calls Brisbane home. He is the Austrian Bull, 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please, for Alexander Mraovic. Looking fit, looking scary. The tattoo mess with the bull and you get the horns. Fantastic. Let's get him up on the scales here. Of course, this is Tasman Fighters in conjunction with DAZN, live tomorrow night. The global home of boxing. That is DAZN, your boxing your way. Sign up now, DAZN.com. Fantastic. It's official, 244 pounds, 110.65 kilograms. Gents, I'll get you to come together first and just do your face-off, please, for the cameras, and then facing forward after that for the photography, and then after that, I'll hand over to Rob Scheif and Drury to take over the questioning. Fantastic, gents. Thank you very much. Straight down the barrel, please, would be great if we don't mind. Gents, staying together and down the barrel. And just for all of our fighters, yep, down the barrel together for photos would be fantastic. Thank you very much, gents. I'll hand it over now to Rob and Drury for some questions.
All right, thanks, fellas. James, we'll just get you to stay on stage, please. The Reaper, calling on the Reaper. Get back out here. All right, fantastic. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the Austrian Bull and James Stevens. And we'll just start with you, James. Of course, you're New Zealand-based, but you've taken this fight on not a lot of notice. How are you feeling coming into this one? And we should also point out your record, only the 1 loss in 10 professional fights. So how confident are you coming into Saturday?
Yeah, I took this fight on a week notice. A friend of mine asked me to take this fight because he thinks that I'm the most experienced heavyweight boxer in the far north of New Zealand. A lot more experienced than most of our fighters that are coming out of there at the moment. 9 wins, 1 loss. 1 loss was about a year and a half ago. Haven't had a fight since. But I've been playing league. I've been training here and there inside the gyms and working with the youth. So really trying to be a positive note for these kids out there. And yeah, I'm just feeling like I'm coming here. It's just business. It's nothing personal. And just coming here to put a show on.
Of course, you're a dad to 3 daughters. You're also a husband. Just talk us through how that conversation went when you told them you were going over to Australia, a fight on a week's notice.
Oh, God. They all wanted to come, and I all wanted to bring them, but unfortunately my daughter's got a dance competition coming up, so I'm rooting for her for that. My wife cries, and then she just says, good luck, honey, just give her your best, win or lose. I love you to the max. So.
Well, hopefully she's not going to be crying on the night. Hopefully she's going to be happy.
Hey, too easy.
James, you've also been an experienced Muay Thai fighter and kickboxer. So how has doing those other disciplines helped you become the boxer that you are today?
It just came with overtime. Anything good comes with overtime. You've got to work yourself. Can't make excuses. You've got to put in the effort. Muay Thai, it was a different experience. They helped me with bettering myself as a fighter, and it just gave me more experience and helped me become better at what I do.
Final message for the Austrian Bull, James.
Good luck, brother. Just go hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Stevens. We're going to have a chat now to Alexander Mrajovic. He's got over 80 amateur fights to his name. He's just had his first professional fight recently. It didn't last very long, did it, Alexander?
No, 30 seconds.
So first round knockout, 1 from 1. How's the preparation been? How are you approaching this fight on Saturday night?
I'm here 2 months now with Steve, working every day. We worked in Thailand as well. And yeah, it's a pretty normal training 2 times daily, every day, feeling good. I'm happy to be back in shape. I didn't fight 2 years either. So, hey.
You've sparred with some pretty big names before. Tyson Fury, Dillian White, Joseph Parker. How has that helped you?
It was great experience. It's good to know that you won't face anything harder or better than these guys I faced. So nothing special there's nothing special that is going to surprise me.
How does this fight end for you on Saturday night against James Stevens?
I don't want to talk too much. It will be a painful experience for our friend here. But I'm happy that he had the balls to pick the fight, because 3 other opponents didn't want to fight me. I'm happy that I got one. And yeah, wish him good luck either.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Austrian Bull, Alexander Mrajovic.
He's also fighting for the Tasman Fighters Heavy Hitters belt, a special belt for the heavyweights in this one. The 4-time Austrian champ, Alexander the Bull.
Thanks very much for that, gentlemen. Both of those fighters looking to start the night off with a bang. I dare say we'll get that either way, however we look at it. Promises to be a great fight. Let's welcome up our boxers now for the second bout of the night. We are 6 3-minute rounds. Bantamweight is our division. This promises to be another fantastic contest. Let's welcome up, first of all, onto the scales, the man boxing out of the red corner. It is Shamal Ram Anuj. Impressive record for Shamal, 12 fights, 9 wins. Onto the scales. It is official, 120.7 pounds or 54.77 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Ram Anuj on the money. Now let's welcome up his opponent onto the scales. He will be boxing out of the blue corner. This man, impressive record into the bout. 4 fights for 4 wins. He's known as the Wizard. Let's welcome him up onto the stage, please. Blue corner, Tyler Blizzard. This one, bout number 2 of 6 on the card. Another great fight put together by Tasman Fighters, and it is live on DAZN. Beautiful time for the European audience. It'll be 9 a.m. London time, 10 a.m. in Europe. It's official, 121.2 pounds or 54.96 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Tyler Blizzard. Gentlemen, coming together, please, on the stage, facing off. Nice and close to each other, that would be fantastic. Fantastic, gents. Thank you very much. And hands up facing the front. If we could just remain, please. Hands up and facing the front, down the barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. We have a fight. Bout number 2. It is Ram Anuj and Blizzard. Gents remaining on stage. I'll hand you back over to Rob and to Drury.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stephen. We'll just get Shamal to stay on stage. We'll just start with you, sir. Of course, you've been training in Sydney, originally from Fiji. Went the distance with Sam Goodman in a recent fight. How much confidence does that give you for Saturday night?
Yeah, I have confidence. I have met some good boxers like Sam Goodman, Luke Boyd, and also Fiji. I have good record, and I'm gonna give good fight on Saturday night.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for Shamal Ramanouche. And we've got Tyler Blizzard here. Is there any Tasmanians in the house? He's got a bit of Tasmanian support. Tyler Blizzard, proud Tasmanian who undefeated, putting that undefeated record on the line on Saturday night. Of course, you're training with Hinterland Boxing Club up there. How are you feeling?
I've trained hard the last 12 weeks, so Saturday night you're going to see the best version of Tyler Blizzard you've seen yet. So tune in live Saturday night.
How does the fight end, Tyler?
Yeah, look, I think it's going to be an entertaining one. Don't blink, I'm coming in red hot. So all the best to Shamal, and I'm sure we're going to put on an unreal performance Saturday night.
Thank you very much, Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Blizzard.
Well, he also goes to the body very well, Drury, so expect that he's going to do that. He's been training now with the Hinterland Boxing Club and Stephen Pitt, and he seems to have levelled up. He's looking to put on a show, and there's going to be fireworks, we're hearing.
Looking forward to that one as we hand back to Stephen. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you very much for that, Rob, and thank you very much for that, Drury. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here in our audience, fantastic. We have 2 fights out of 6 weighed in, ready to go. Let's welcome up our boxers now for the next bout. We are scheduled for 8 rounds, which is fantastic. 8 3-minute rounds, and it is the AMBF Queensland Super Lightweight Championship that we can see up here on stage at the moment. So a big title fight. Looking forward to welcoming up both fighters. First of all, onto the stage, please. Let's have a warm round of applause. The man boxing out of the red corner. He's known as the Goods. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Beau Woods. Up onto the scales, Beau Woods, 5-0 coming into this bout. Fantastic record, looking to improve. There it is. It's official, 140 pounds or 63.5 kilograms for Woods. Congratulations, Beau. We'll get you just to remain there on stage as we welcome up his opponent onto the stage. Let's have a big round of applause, please. The man boxing out of the blue corner, one of 2 machines that are fighting on the card tomorrow night. Let's hear it, everybody, for Jake the Machine Wiley. Just as impressive of a record for Jake Wiley. He comes into this bout 10 fights for 9 wins. They love him here, that's right, in Queensland. We love Jake Wiley, the Machine. 8 3-minute rounds, and it is for the Queensland Super Lightweight Championship. Supervisor Adam Height up on stage, supervising this bout. He's ready to go. Jake, onto the scales. All right, it's official. Thank you very much, Adam Height. 139.9 pounds or 63.4 kilograms for Jake Wiley. Gents, well done. We'll get you to come together on stage and we'll get our promoter here, Mick Francis, with the belt, and we'll get you guys facing off centre stage, please. It goes on the line, some fantastic records in this fight. It is Woods and Wiley for the Queensland Super Lightweight Championship. Well done, gents. Facing the front, please. Great stare off. Magnificent. Excellent, gents. We'll get you to remain on stage here, one with Drury, one with Rob, and I'll hand it over for question time.
Thank you, Stephen. Beau, we'll start with you. Beau, the Goods Woods. Of course, you're also originally from Tasmania, and you train or come from the same gym with Jai Opataya.
Yes.
And of course, you're undefeated. So it's all looking up for you, Beau. How are you seeing this fight, and how are you feeling coming into it?
I know I've got a tough fight ahead of me, mate, and I know I'm taking Jake very seriously. My heart's full, my mind's fucking clear. I'm ready, mate. I'm ready.
What are you going to bring on Saturday night? What are you looking to do to Jake to maybe unsettle him?
I'm going to stick to what I need to do. You'll have to tune in and watch, but I'm ready for whatever Jake's going to bring.
Of Of course, you got a bit of a cut above your left eye. The last bout looks to have healed up. How's the body feeling?
Mate, don't even think about that. I'm thinking about Jake.
How's the fight end, Bo?
It doesn't worry, mate. Doesn't worry me. We'll see how we go. But it's gonna be an absolute war. I know it's gonna be, and I can't wait for it. Can't wait for this test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Woods. And Jake Wiley here, of course, plenty of support. He's trained out of the gym, out of Fortitude Boxing. Plenty of support here for Jake. And how are you feeling, Jake? Of course, you had a bit of a hiccup recently, your first loss, but you bounced back and you won your very next fight after that. And you've been training hard under the watchful guidance of Luke Meldon here at Fortitude.
Yeah, mate, really excited. First of all, what a great card to be on, DAZN. Some big names on this card. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to fight Bo Woods tomorrow night. Mate, I train hard, I work hard every day, so I'm ready for 8 rounds of war. But everyone knows my style. I come forward, I won't take a backward step, so I'm bringing the pressure.
We loved the stare down earlier. We saw the intensity between the two of you. How much do you think all the support that you're going to have on Saturday night's going to help you, Jake?
Oh, mate, yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, I've only been in Brisbane for just over a year, and I feel so at home here, and there's plenty of people that are around me, and I've got great support. So when I've got a team like I do with Luke and Steve, sky's the limit. The world title's where I want to be.
How does the fight end on Saturday?
Man, I'm ready for 8 rounds of war, but I know we'll see. Tune in to DAZN. You'll see.
This is a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Jake is a former Australian champion training right here. This is going to be his hometown, and Bo Woods has never been in an easy fight. So make sure you tune into this one. This one could be fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Wiley.
Thanks very much, Drury, and thanks very much, Rob, as well, for that analysis. 3 fights down, 3 to go. So we have a card set and ready for this big night of boxing tomorrow night live on DAZN, the global home of boxing. Let's welcome up our 2 boxers for the next bout of the night. This is our 4th contest. We are 10 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. This promises to be a cracking fight. Welcome up first onto the stage, the man from the red corner. He is the very tough and durable. He's known as the Matrix for a reason. Let's welcome Munro Mattet. It's official, 123 pounds or 55.76 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen. Munro Mattet on the scales. Now let's welcome up his opponent onto the stage, the very lovable, the fantastic, the nice guy who is tough as nails inside the ring, one of the best prospects in the country at featherweight. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's hear it, the man who's boxing out of the blue corner. Round of applause, Dana Deadly Coolwell. Dana coming into this bout, 10 wins under his belt, and Munro with 5. Promises to be a great fight. Thank you very much, Adam Height. We're official, 125.1 pounds or 56.76 kilograms. They have weighed in. Gents, will get you to come in for our face-off down the barrel. It is Dana Coolwell and Munro Mattet. Big thank you as well, Munro Mattet, taking this fight on short notice after a pull-out to the original opponent. Facing the front, gents, looking fantastic, all waiting. We have a fight at featherweight on Saturday night live on DAZN, the global home of boxing. Sign up to DAZN.com, your boxing, your way. Gents, we'll get you to remain on stage. Over to you, Drury and Rob.
Thank you very much, Steve. I'm going to start with Munro Mattet. 5 professional wins to his name, but of course we all know Munro's a far better boxer than that. You've accepted this on a week's notice, Munro, but you're looking very, very trim and very, very fit. So talk us through what the last couple of weeks and beyond that has been for you.
Like, it wasn't really hard, you know, because I stay in the gym. Like, fighting or no fighting, just stay in the gym, train there 24/7, just wait for whatever comes up. Because, you know, I never had a full camp or anything. All I got to do is just stay in the gym and stay ready, because there's nothing never lined up for me. I'm always just on a call. So they put me on a call fighter, so I'm cool with that.
interesting 12 months or so. Of course, a little bit of controversy along the way. What have been some of the learnings that you've taken from that, and how has that made you a better boxer?
You know, like my last 3 fights been terrible, you know, but I gotta deal with it, you know. Whatever happens, it's up for me, you know, to prove that I'm better than that, you know. I gotta put in the work that I didn't do, and yeah, get over with it. Yeah.
You've never shied away from the big names, Munro. Of course, you've fought Harry Garside before, and now you're taking on Dana Deadly Coolwell. What message do you have for your opponent?
Nothing, just good luck, you know. Just coming in to do everything, that's all.
He's very polite, isn't he, ladies and gentlemen? Munro Matet.
I actually just want to say, you know, I feel sorry for Luke Boydie, you know. He's been forced out of his fight, you know, and now he's retired and he can't do nothing, and I just feel sorry for him. You know? That's all.
Thank you very much, Munro. Munro Matet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a chat to Dana Deadly Coolwell. Of course, a lot riding on this fight. Dana, yourself, an opportunity to be ranked in the top 15 with the IBF. How important is this fight for you?
Yeah, every fight's important to me. I'm always looking to win, get the W, but this just adds more to it.
And you're certainly in good form. Your last win, an international win, you flew over to Dubai, you fought a local boxer who was previously undefeated 15-0. So in terms of your confidence levels at the moment, where are they at?
Feeling good and feeling ready. Like, I've trained very hard for this, and with that fight going over there and fighting him in his backyard, obviously taking that experience with me into this next fight, I'm feeling good.
What would you like to say to your opponent?
I hope he's ready, hope he's trained hard, because I know I have, and I'm ready for tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Deadly Coolwell.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of words that have been said about Dana Coolwell. Sharp, accurate, fast. He came into the gym at Hinterland when he was 13 years old, and he's taken Stephen Pitt on, and Stephen Pitt took him on as a father role. This kid is a very special talent. And Munro Matet, escaping from South Sudan when he was just 14 years old, has done nothing but been in exciting fights and is here to try and upset the show on a week's notice and is ready for absolute fireworks. Do not blink during this fight. This is going to be an absolute cracker.
Let's have a round of applause, everybody. Rob Scheif with that analysis, and Drury for the questions. Two of the best in the business there providing that analysis for us here at our official weigh-in. DAZN.com is where you'll see the fights tomorrow night. As we can see, it is Wallace and Sheehan. 3 regional belts on the line. 4 fights in the books now on the scales. Adam Height still with me to my left on stage as we get ready to welcome up the next 2 fighters for this big contest. It is for the AMBF Queensland Middleweight Championship. That belt vacant, as we can see, being held up on stage at the moment. So, first of all, let's welcome up onto the stage a man who's boxing out of the red corner on the night, the man who says, "Hold my beer." Let's welcome him up onto the stage. It is Hayden Emerson. Adam Height having a look. All right, it is official, 159.6 pounds or 72.38 kilograms. Hayden Emerson. Let's have a round of applause, everybody. He's weighed in. Ready to go. Now let's welcome up his opponent, a man who's always in great fights. I'm very privileged to announce this man when he gets up inside the ring. And for now, we'll invite him up to weigh in. He boxes out of the blue corner. Let's hear it, everybody. A warm round of applause, please, for Bryce McLaughlin. The weights are official from Adam Height, our supervisor, 159.4 pounds or 72.3 kilograms. Congratulations, men. We have a fight title on the line. We'll get you both pleased to come centre stage, centre ring tomorrow night, of course, facing off with our promoter, TasmanFighters.com, in conjunction with DAZN. See you tomorrow night, DAZN.com, the global home of boxing. You're boxing your way on DAZN. Fantastic, gents. Facing the front, please, if we can. Straight down the barrel, title on the line. The boys weighed in. It's all official, looking great. Let's have one more round of applause, please, everybody. They've weighed in. It's official. I'll hand it over to the experts in the middle. Again, Rob and Drury.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Of course, the Queensland middleweight title over 8 3-minute rounds. We're going to start with Hayden Emerson for this one. And Hayden, you two know each other very well, don't you? You've sparred over 200 rounds together. So, I mean, mentally, what does that mean for you coming into this one?
Mentally, nothing. We know each other very well. We've been to each other's fights. We know each other like our back of our hands. And come Saturday night, I think I'm going to shock a lot of people, being the underdog, and I'm here to fight.
Hayden, what's driving you for this fight?
I just like hard fights, man. I know he's a tough boy. He fights hard, brings the fight, and I'm always after a challenge, and that's why I'm here.
How does the fight end, Hayden?
I think it's going to be a war, but I think I close it out early.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Emerson. He's got a bit of support here as well. As we have a chat to Bryce McLaughlin. Bryce, same goes for you. You know each other very well. What does that mean for Bryce McLaughlin?
Yeah, look, it's just number 6 really. Fight camp number 6. Everything, the whole sports business in it. So, yeah, Saturday night, tune into the zone, and yeah, we'll find out.
He said you were tough. Well, we know that you're a carpenter by trade. How have you found juggling your training and also working at the same time?
Easy. That's just the business that we take care of. I've been ready. I could have fought 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. So as the weeks went by, the more dangerous we become. And Saturday night, I get the chance to prove that.
It's been a long training camp for you as well, hasn't it? And you're basically as fit as you have ever been. Correct me if I'm wrong. How are you feeling body-wise?
Incredible. This is the best one yet, lightest one yet. This is the first one at middleweight, and I never made weight so easy. It was incredible, really.
And how's the fight end from your perspective, Bryce?
We just take one each round at a time, and yeah, I'll just fight the man that's in front of me, and depends how he turns up, really.
You confident?
Absolutely, always. I never get in there. Who gets in there to lose? You know, I'm coming all the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce McLaughlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you could see at the face-off, there was no handshake. The gentlemen have put the friendship on the line and the Queensland middleweight title as well. Having done over 200 rounds together, they both know each other's styles very, very well. Hayden Emerson doing rounds with the names like big names like Isaac Harbin, and Bryce McLaughlin coming from the Fighting McLaughlin family, where the 3 brothers all fight, so you know he's absolutely ready. This one is going to be an absolute barn burner of a fight for the ANBF Queensland middleweight title.
Round of applause once again, please, for Rob Shife and Drury Forbes. Fantastic analysis there of what is coming up tomorrow night. That is official now. We have 5 fights taken care of, which means we have 1 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. And that is none other than our main event of the evening tomorrow night, Fortitude Music Hall. Tasman Fighters, in conjunction with DAZN, the global home of boxing, is where you will be able to see this bout. It promises to be, as Rob says, a barn burner. He'll talk all about it after we've done the official weigh-in. So let's welcome up our boxers. For the benefit of everybody watching this broadcast and everyone here inside the gym, we are 10 3-minute rounds of action. We have 3 regional light heavyweight straps on the line. We have the WBC Australasia, the IBF Pan Pacific, and also the WBA Oceania belts. Everything on the line. Top 15. Higher rise for Connor, and Matt will enter if he wins. It promises to be everything we expect and more. So before we welcome them up, can I have a big round of applause from everybody here inside the venue? That is our main event tomorrow night. What a fantastic contest. Let's welcome up onto the stage, first of all, please, the man who hails from Victoria. He comes into the bout with a record 11 fights for 10 wins. He'll be reigning and tomorrow night defending the WBC Australasia Light Heavyweight Championship. He is the machine. You'll see when he gets up on the scales for a reason. Let's welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sheehan. All right, it's official, 173.7 pounds, 78.8 kilograms in the light heavyweight division. That is Matt the Machine Sheehan. Well done to Matt. All right, everybody, now let's lift the roof off this venue, as we will tomorrow night, as well as we welcome up the man onto the stage to weigh in tomorrow night. He is the reigning and will be defending his IBF Pan Pacific and WBA Oceania belts. This man ranked in the top 15 in both of those bodies. He's looking magnificent and he's ready to go. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, the man hailing originally from the Emerald Isle and now right here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Let's hear it for Connor Wallace. Hopefully we can make this one official on the scales and then we have our fight. All right, it's official from Adam Height, 174.7 pounds or 79.23 kilograms. We have a three-belt regional title fight tomorrow night. The boys are ready. The straps are in hand. Let's get them together for our face-off centre stage. Absolutely magnificent. Three belts on the line. Great noise here inside the Fortitude Boxing Gym. Gents, together please, if we can, Matt and Connor, Mick Francis, and we'll get Angel in the middle there with the WBA belt. Lift the roof, everybody. Let's make some noise inside the venue. We are done and we are ready tomorrow night. Eyes of steel, men. Thank you very much. Straight down the barrel, please, gents. Straight down the barrel, please, men. Huge night of action here in Brisbane tomorrow night. It's all live on DAZN. The gents are waiting. We have it official. I'll now hand it over to the experts for some questions. Please stay on stage. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for bringing that noise. We're ready to go tomorrow night.
Thank you, Stephen. Yes, we're going to start with Matt Sheehan tonight. Now, your manager, Peter Maniatis, described your preparation as being first class. In your own words, how special has the prep been? What stood out for you?
Yeah, mate, this prep's been my best to date. You know, this fight's been on the cards for months. So as soon as as soon as we got that contract, we started straight away. Straight in the gym. So it's big fight, and it's such a great buzz to be able to headline such a great event like this up here in Brisbane.
10 professional wins for you, 8 professional wins in a row, Matt. You feeling as dangerous as ever?
Feel good, mate. Like we've in the gym, we've done everything that we need to do. All the work's been done. We've adjusted our game plan. We know what's required to take the win on tomorrow night. So.
What about all this support that Connor Wallace has, Matt? I mean, how are you going to contend with all the noise that Connor's supporters are making on fight night?
We always knew we were going to be up against it. Coming up to Brisbane to fight. Credit to him, he's number one boy at the moment, and always knew we were going to have to come up to Brisbane to get that fight. But I've got my own crew coming up here from Victoria, mate, and they're going to make some noise tomorrow night. I'll tell you right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sheehan. All right, let's have a chat to Connor Wallace. Of course, Connor, you've got so much support here. Trained by Greg Eady, managed by Steve Della. You're out of Fortitude Boxing here. Big card, your first main event on DAZN, worldwide. Of course, you've previously been a sparring partner for Conor McGregor. It's your time, Connor.
Yeah, it's my time now. I've worked my whole life for this night, and you live for the big nights. Get you up out of bed in the morning, as I said. Some of the interviews before, the support here has been amazing, and this is just a taster of what you're going to get tomorrow night.
What does this fight mean for you? Obviously 3 regional titles on the line, but what does this particular fight mean for you, not only on Saturday night, but for your career?
Oh, as I say, every fight from here on in is a world title fight, so if you lose, you slip down the rank and slip down the ladder, and I don't plan on losing, so I take every fight. I stay in the gym all the time, made it like a professional as always. You're going to see the best version of Connor Wallace tomorrow night come with 2 hands, not just one.
Connor, you trained out of the gym here at Fortitude Boxing, of course, trained by Greg Eady. How's your preparation been coming into this one?
Yeah, everyone says they've had the best preparation all the time, but this genuinely has been the best preparation, as I say, with no pain in my hands. And sparring, no breakdowns. Everything's went to plan. We've got plenty of quality sparring. And I'm looking forward to putting on a show. You're going to see the work, as I said, in the lead up to the fight. There's levels, and Matt's going to see that tomorrow night.
Lots of support, not only in Australia, but also in Ireland for you, Connor. How does the fight end on Saturday night?
The fight ends with my hand being raised, and it's going to be a long ride back home to Melbourne on that plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Wallace.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there is a lot of crowd support for both fighters. This is one fight, two men, 3 belts with rankings on the line and a future in the sport. There is a lot of pride between this one. Peter Maniata says that the machine is Australia's best kept secret. And as you can tell, the hometown favourite from Ireland is an absolute crowd pleaser. This is the main event. Tasman Fighters, DAZN Boxing. Watch it live and free. This one is the main event.
That was magnificent. Thank you very much to everybody for the noise and for joining us here today at the Fortitude Boxing Gym. Tomorrow night we are live at the Fortitude Music Hall. If there's any tickets left, you'll need to grab them immediately. It is almost a sellout, as I understand. Fantastic analysis from Rob Scheif, Drury Forbes. Thanks very much, gents. Really appreciate that. We are live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on DAZN, the global home of boxing, DAZN.com. Your boxing your way for a kick-off time over there in the UK and Ireland of 9 a.m. and it will be 10 o'clock European time, the early hours of the United States of America. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Steve Pales. I'll be ring announcing tomorrow night. We thank everybody for attending, and I'll hand over to Drury for his final words as we get ready for this big night of boxing. Tasman Fighters, Mick Francis and Fran Bradford, bringing you one of the biggest events of the year. It is good afternoon, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Stephen. Don't forget to tune in to DAZN from 6 p.m. tomorrow. This particular fight night, Worlds Collide, July 15, will be free on DAZN. If you'd like to sign up to DAZN, you can do from as little as $6.20 a month. So make sure you tune in to DAZN from 6 p.m. tomorrow. This one will be free. It'd be tremendous to have your company, of course. Worlds Collide, July 15, from the Fortitude Music Hall in conjunction with Tasman Fighters and DAZN. Catch you then.